Hey guys, how's it going? Another vlog coming at ya. I got some things to talk about, little tidbits, like I said. Um, lately it's been kind of dead, so might as well just like crank out some more. It's really bright in here. Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't really help. Oh, it does a little bit. Okay. Um, Now, like I said, it's been kind of slow, so I thought I might as well just like comment on the little stuff for now, and maybe a huge story will fly by. I don't know, but anyway, the number one thing I want to talk about has been actually Kevin Nash. This is coming from 24wrestling.com. Just Nash doing a interview here. I can't find it now. Go figure. Alright, he did some kind of interview. I didn't really read it. I kind of just like skimmed through it. But one of the questions asked was, how likely are we to see a Kliq reunion at Wrestlemania or part of Wrestlemania weekend? And this was from Kevin Nash. Quote, I talked to Sean Waltman, and I'm sure he will be there. Scott's kind of on the wild card of it. Of course, Paul, aka Triple H, will induct Sean, and I will be there. I guess Scott is the wild card. The last time I talked to him, he was thinking about going back to a rehab center. So I don't know if he is going to be available to be there that weekend or not. End quote. Now, it'd be cool to have them all back together, because last time we saw all of them back together was in, I believe, 1996. So for that reason alone, that'd be kind of cool to see. I just don't think. I'm not necessarily counting on it, I guess. I mean, if it happens, it happens. I mean, if not, it doesn't. Like I said, I'm not going to be disappointed, though, because I know everyone's doing their own stuff, so to me, it doesn't really matter. I'm sure. I mean, it's very possible if all of them are there. Who knows? Maybe they'll even show up on camera while Sean does his whole speech. I'm sure he's going to mention the Kliq. For those of you who don't know, the Kliq was a huge group of wrestlers like DX, NWO, Sean Waltman. Some say Just Incredible. I don't see that, so I don't even include him. But it's just like a huge backstage, like political party kind of thing. Now, anyway, I'm going to talk about Triple H's new movie, The Chaperone, and it's playing in select theaters. And now, okay, I'm going to be honest, I haven't really, obviously I haven't seen it, but I don't understand the plot necessarily. Like, I could watch the trailer 5,000 times. I don't know if it's just me being slow or if the plot's just terrible. But you have Triple H, who plays this ex-con. He gets out of jail, and the very first thing he does is sees his family and tries to make up for lost time, which is understandable. I'm sure a lot of convicts actually do that. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm sure they do. But somehow he chaperones a trip for a bunch of like high schoolers, like freshmen in high school. And while he was doing this chaperoning, his buddies from his run-in days while he was a con come by and try to kill him and the kids. And it's supposed to be a kids movie, like it's a funny kids movie. I don't know. I've seen this trailer hundreds of times, at least it seems like it, and every time I watch it, I don't understand it. When the trailer first starts, it looks like it's going to be a complete badass movie, to where stuff's going to be blown up, to where Triple H is going to be pulling out a machine gun, but then as it progresses, you can tell it's going to be a kids movie. Like, be one or the other. Don't just have like half of an action movie and half of a kids movie. It doesn't work that way. It's like doing a movie like Ghostbusters. Half of it is a horror movie where the ghosts are actually trying to eat away at Bill Murray, while the other half's the comedy part of it, where he cracks jokes at Egon and tries to actually blow these things away. I mean, you can't have both at the same time. It's one or the other. Maybe I'm interpreting that wrong, which I probably am. I'm not gonna lie, but just based off what I saw, it didn't look good at all. So I mean, hey, I hope the movie does great. Who knows? Maybe it will. I saw the list though of theaters. It's not really playing a whole lot of places. It's playing in one theater in Ohio, which is in, for those of you who live in Ohio, Shaker Heights. And then like other places like the typicals like California and Florida and Texas and all those huge states. And I mean, but it's like if it's not playing in your state and for whatever reason you really want to see it, you're gonna have to either A, drive somewhere, or B, wait till it gets released to DVD and order it off eBay. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't wish ill on the movie. I hope it does great. John Cena's movies has done amazing. See No Evil with Kane did pretty good. So who knows? Maybe this will be one of those movies. I can't knock it till I watch it, I guess. Now, speaking of Triple H, a lot of people have been questioning his return. Now, I actually just read an interview that he did with some website or some magazine or something, I can't remember. But basically, in it, he said, well, it wasn't him, it was his doctor. And his doctor said that he was putting him on some kind of new surgery called shoulder shock, which he didn't really describe what it was, but I guess Triple H told the doctor that this was probably the best that his shoulders have felt in a very long time. And the doctor basically just said, well, Triple H likely, he said, I'm not a wrestling fan. He said, but if I was, I would bet money that Triple H would come back stronger than ever. Look, I want to believe that just as much as the next guy, and you're probably saying that just to make yourself look good, let's be honest. But at the end of the day, Triple H, he's been through a lot of injuries, just like The Undertaker. And I believe I mentioned that in a video, was that he is a veteran who's very injury prone, like Edge, The Undertaker. I would say Shawn, but Shawn's not wrestling anymore. So, I mean, it just happens. Your body just wears down, and eventually it just starts deteriorating because you've been wrestling for such a long time. Triple H has been wrestling. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I believe like the late 80s, early 90s. I could be wrong, but to me, so I mean, he is definitely a veteran. But to me, he's kept his body in great shape. I mean, he can still outperform a lot of guys, and the only downfall to that, though, is that I don't know if I necessarily believe his shoulders are going to be better, I don't even know why he's been out. He's been out for the longest time, and there's been a lot of rumors swirling around, he's just taking care of the business and the creative end and all this, which I'm sure he is, and I'm sure when he retires, he's going to get a job like that backstage, and that's cool. But as it stands right now, I don't see him coming back full time and winning a championship. I don't see it. Maybe he'll prove me wrong, and it's very possible. I mean, I'm not gonna straight up just doubt him. So, next up, and this is the last one, and I say this for last on purpose because I have a lot to say about it. Vince McMahon. Now, when he was on Raw, two things happened. Oh, crap, I can't remember what they were exactly. But he wasn't exactly a happy camper, and as I actually try to bring it up and talk at the same time, he wasn't happy, and that's because he didn't get ovations that he wanted. Hold on, let me bring it up real quick. I probably should have had this ready. I'm sorry. I never prepare. Here it is. You could load any day now. Well, while that's on, I guess I'll just talk some more BS. But, actually, no, I actually kind of remember them off the top of my head. One was that Vince was mad because of the reaction he got from the fans when he said the one thing bigger than the Super Bowl is WrestleMania. And he was mad, and he couldn't really understand why, it seems like. How do you not understand that? Okay, you're in Milwaukee, not Green Bay, but Milwaukee. Tell our truth that. And even though Milwaukee's not Green Bay, but it's close enough, I mean, it's not like you were in Texas and you said the biggest thing, bigger than the Super Bowl is WrestleMania. You said that in the town that won the Super Bowl. They're going to feel insulted. Okay, here's why. Because to them, it translates through their ears. What you're saying is, wow, you guys did something big, but you guys still are not better than WrestleMania. That's what they're hearing, okay? Sitting there as a fan, that's what I heard, and I'm not even from Milwaukee. I'm not even from Wisconsin. I'm from Ohio. So to hear that, and for me to get slightly irritated, I can only imagine what they felt. I mean, like I said, I'm not crying a river over it. I mean, Vince can do what he wants. Vince McMahon's the only person who hired his fans in one night and then that same night fired them. Name one other boss that can hire its customers and fire them. No one. Only Vince McMahon. But I honestly don't see why he was mad at that. Now, he was mad at the fans again when R-Truth took on Mason Ryan. Obviously, R-Truth had that huge slip up that no one seems to be letting go, where he called Milwaukee Green Bay. Now, Milwaukee got pissed and they booed him throughout almost his entire match with Mason Ryan, and the fans themselves even started chanting, Milwaukee, Milwaukee. So I think what it is that R-Truth screwed up. He knows it. He'll probably own up to it. But Vince was just mad because the fans were so flabbergasted at that instead of trying to put Mason Ryan over R-Truth and make Mason Ryan a huge star. That match was supposed to make him, from what it sounds like, and it just didn't work because of the fans. Now, there's been a lot of guys that Vince really wants to promote as the next big guy, but it just never happens. Mike Knox, Tyler Rex, even the latest case, who's wrestling on Superstars every Thursday, which, one more reminder, a little plug. I always give like a little live reaction kind of thing on Twitter every Thursday night at 8 o'clock when Superstars airs. So I just did about an hour ago, 2 hours ago actually, and it was. I thought my tweets were pretty cool, but I mean, if you don't have me on Twitter, add me. It's on my profile. That's all I'm going to say for shameless plugs. Anyway, you know, I understand that you want to make Mason Ryan, but here's the thing about Mason Ryan. He is very Batista-like in that obviously he what's the word? He looks like Batista, let's just say, because I'm never going to figure out the word. But when you have a guy who's built like that and it's just pure muscle, you don't need to have a make or break night for him. No, it's gonna happen over time. The fans are gonna get behind him in a negative way so much that you have no choice but to push him. Look at Vicky Guerrero. She's not even a wrestler, and look at how much heat she gets. Every single time when she grabs a mic, you can't even hear her because the fans are booing so loud. And that's what Mason Ryan needs. Will he ever get that high? I don't think anyone will. And in my opinion, the best heel right now is Vicky Guerrero. Because she doesn't wrestle, but she can get the audience just mad at her and so frustrated to the point to where they want to throw stuff, make fun of her, insult her, embarrass her, whatever. I mean, there's a lot of great heels. And I said Alberto Del Rio is a great heel. The Miz, a great heel. Even Alex Riley is a great heel. But here's the thing. I'm sorry I keep doing this. I don't know what's going on there. It keeps feeling like I'm bleeding or something. But the main thing is that Vicky has heat. Mason Ryan's going to get heat. Vince McMahon needs to let it go because it's going to happen. I'm telling you right now. 2 years' time, Mason Ryan, WWE champion. There you go. I said it. I'm sure a lot of people are going to disagree. But just because of his size, if he carries himself the proper way backstage, within 2 years' time, he's going to be world champion. Mark my words. So, that's enough for this vlog. I will check you guys out next time.